Welcome everyone, I'm sargepurple. I'm going to a beginner guide for Twisted Path to Renown today. I decided to do this guide to try to collect as much information as possible without being a too long video, but being able to share that information with players. So when you start, because the game have a game tutorial, then by using this video, hopefully you will learn all the basic that you need to be able to start the game without having much struggle trying to survive and having an idea where to go. So we'll begin as soon as you open the game. This is the first page that you will see. You have the Discord link for the game right here that you can decide to join if you want to have more information about the game. Also, this game is like the game of Escape from Tarkov and Hunt Showdown. Playing with the headphone will be more useful as you can count, try to know where someone is coming from or shooting. Right side, left side, front, back, or far or close, near to you. Right now, only one server is available, the Passage. Go and connect. If you have any bug in game, F11 is the key you want to push to get the help page, like the bug page, so you can send a. This is the game itself, the first page after you logged in. So you will see. I just started to play like not too long ago, about like a week, about just a little bit over 30 hours of playtime, and I'm around level 9 with some excess point, but I'm stuck because I need to complete one quest to be able to keep increasing my level. But you keep accumulating points on, but I will speak about that a little bit later. So we'll just go tab by tab for all the different sections that we have in the games to explain to you how they work and what do you need to know. So the first page when you come in, it's your roster page. So that's where you have all your mercenaries / recruits, and you can decide which one you want. You can see what equipment and what do they have on them. Those one are the one you already hired. You will see on the top left the money that you have in your wallet and use to buy to hire the recruit, to buy any kind of equipment that you have, or if you sell equipment, will go. Here on the bottom left you have your in-game name that you can change, and you can create a team up to 5 players yourself plus 4 friends that you can invite to go into game. When you will be in game with those friends, you won't see tag or special thing on them telling you they are friends. Just have to know. So a very good communication is using a voice channel on Discord or anything. That would be the best option. As for right now, the game doesn't have any VoIP, and so you can't talk in game with this game. You'll have some shortcut used to do some quick talk with the emote of whistling. Okay, no, yes, go, go, go. Should we cooperate? So a few things like that you will see in game, but you can't by using your mic. So when you start, you will have 0 out of 5 because I already have some mercenary on my list. If you go into recruitment by clicking on it, or click here, recruit the mercenary will bring you to the same page. when you start at level 1 until you get to level 5, you will have all those 12 mercenary available. From level 1 to the end of level 4, all your mercenary will be free. After when you pass to level 5, congratulations, now you have up to three mercenary, and all the other one will have to pay a different fee. So right now I'm level 9, and my fee are between 12 cents, 21 cents. And the more higher in renown you are, the better your different mercenary option will be, but the fee or the price to hire them will be also higher. You have to keep that in mind. When you start, they will be very low with a lot of different negative stats. Just have to be able to go with it, and as long as you will go up, you will get better mercenary with less negative debuff, but with more positive skill, like this one. Plus 25% strength, 20% vitality. That's a lot. That's very good. Save a lot of points because you don't have to upgrade those. You can use experience to go upgrade anything else on this. So when you click on higher, it will end on this list here that you can decide to click on it. Then when you're ready, you click on raid. That will send you to the page right before the raid to confirm that you want to go in. So if you choose your character here, go into equipment, that's when you will see your character equipment that you selected plus your vault. The vault that you can see here, that's the inventory that you have all your equipment in it. Everything that you can in raid, you can put it back into the vault and you won't lose everything that you have on you. Go in a raid, if you get from the raid, someone kill you in raid, you will lose everything you have on you. That's something you have to go to manage. And when you start, you will see how many, I will say, like shelving or space that you have, and you can decide to upgrade it when you have the proper equipment to upgrade your vault to have a bigger vault, and upgrade some equipment to boxes or container. Try to help to minimize how much space you use in the vault, less so you can have more stuff in. That's the roster, equipment, and progression. This one, just a quick look. Again, you see your character that you selected, the equipment, the health, picture of your character, all the different skill that you already have, and you have the list of all the stats of your character. I will speak about that a little bit later. I wanted to show you where it is here with the different experience point that you gain when you character in a raid and get a track successfully. You gain point that you will be able to use by those different skills that will increase the stats of your character. And page, vault page, it's only your inventory if you want to move stuff, because it's a little bit here than the first page where I was, because you don't have like just a list go up and down to see. You can put into your bags equipment, but if you see this is a 3x4 bag, will also use 3x4 in your, not so you space compared to other games that you might, that if you stuff in the bag that will save space in your inventory or your vault. This one doesn't make any difference. Now, because I want to keep those back for a little bit later, that's what I'm doing, just putting stuff in it so I'm not an empty bag with more space. That's what I'm doing. But the best option if you want to save space is racks, creating boxes, container, be able, because those one in the 4 square, but I can put up to 12 different items. Most of those items are using only one square, but I still saving 8 square if you calculate how many I just saved. This one, I can put up to 4 different items. It's a 3 by 2, so 6 square. But I'm using 4, 8, 12, 16. So we're using 16 total of square, and they are using only 6. You're saving 10 square in your inventory itself. Those also have guns in it. That's 3 to 4 more square that you save all of them by having them. This one, double click on the item and you will see what it is. That's your vault. When you start, don't have this one here. I already did at the Renown level 3. You can upgrade your vault. I did it already. Now level 6. I'm able to upgrade it again. I just have to select all the material that I have. Able to do that. Upgrade, and then you get another full cell, a full square full of cells. Add inventory. Not sure up to how much that you can upgrade, but that's a very nice trick that you have by using all those box and racks that you have a lot of space, all the different items into your vault. So when you start again, I just forget. When you start, you have a very small inventory because you start with already like a bunch of different bags and weapons that you all have. So the best trick, like I said, you can fill up all those bags with things that you want to keep for later into those bags, so you're saving some square. Also, you can put guns from the inventory directly into those holster or bag, save spaces. Other than that, everything that you will be collecting in trade, you can put it back into your inventory. But keep in mind that you will be selling pretty much everything just to help you to keep getting more money. And you will be keeping mostly kind of tools that you will find. And I will explain it a little bit later why. But that's pretty much what you will do until you get maybe the one extra vault square to more space, and you're able to get racks and boxes to gain more space. That's when you will be able to keep pretty much any type of things that you have in ring. Do not be scared to use your different equipment, to use your weapon, your food. That's part of the game. You will win, you will lose, but you need to bring some with you when you go in, because you never know how long you can be. So use your material, because if you just keep and keep and keep, at one point you won't know what to keep and what to sell. And next is the market tab. In the market tab, you have different traders. You have 9 different ones. You see the different logo that give you an idea of what type of item that they might buy or sell. You just have to click on one on their picture and they will give you their name, some information about the person. And in this square, over the square, you see each of your different trader have a different number of level of reputation. The higher the reputation level is, the better in equipment and choices that you will, and more. So the bigger the choice will be, and higher good equipment that you will get also in the option, and more money they will have to either buy or sell to you. When you select one of them and you look into the box, you will see trader is purchasing animal parts. So this one, that's the type of item that they will buy. If you look into your inventory, if you go up and down, you will see the item that they are willing to buy, you will see the price over them. If you double click on an item, that will keep this window open that you can move around and look. So just to give you an idea, the price in here should be the average of how much they will give you for the item. So here it says 0.00, there it says 1 cent. And here, those are the different price of minimum, average, and maximum into the selling and buying from the auction market. We'll explain it a little bit later, but that's some kind of information good to keep in mind. That maybe here will give you just very, very low, but some people are ready to pay a lot to get those different kind of item. Depending how much space that you need and how long you can keep it or not, that's two different options. Either this one for a quick, just a little bit of money, or the one might be taking a little bit more time, but for more money. Again, depending how much space that you have. So when you start the game, you will see you have all those trader. You have different ways to the reputation. It's with the different tasks it will have for you. So this one, it says I need to be level 5, and I need to give him a specific item, with a can of bluegill with carrot. So I just have to move it from my inventory to here. If this is not red, that means I have it somewhere in my bag or in my inventory. If it's on your mercenary, you won't see it. You need to be into the vault or into something in the vault. You click on autofill, it will bring your item here. You click on give, and then the task will complete. You will gain one more level of reputation. The next one is to be a level 5. I'm 9, and that's good. And trade volume at $25. So I have, because it doesn't buy anything, from me, I need to buy things from him up to $25, so I can increase in reputation with that person. This person is pretty much the go-to for everything else. So if you don't have like a specific person to buy something, you go here, and that person will buy pretty much everything except in type of bag, but everything else has a price. And the next task is this. I need to find a bracelet, and I need to be level 10. That's when I will upgrade with the reputation. So that's for each trader about trade. Each trader will also have the option of barter. The barter is exchange from items for items. Sometimes it's only one items. Sometimes they will ask two, three items in exchange of others items. So you will see this one, you got this twice. After that, you need to restock. That's something I forgot to tell you. When you restock, the restock will take about like an hour. In 1 hour, you will be able to restock again if you want to try to mix, if it will offer you something else. This person, for a rusty knife, it will give you a can of deer tender with tender meat with potato. Twice again. You can look around, you can have ammunition, you can have piece of weapon that you can use. Some want to have some drink, give you some ammunition. 2 plate for a hammer, cigar for a smelting ladle, who is a tool that is useful. This one, and again, a ring for a bag or a sack for general items, so you can put up to 27 general item in this one, and it's only 6 square in your inventory. That's a way of saving a lot of space again. So everyone, so this one you want a pocket watch, and it will give you 2 different belts for it. This is the guy, he doesn't buy or sell anything. This one is Barter. If you bring those special collectible cards, he will give you a lot of good things, like all those different tools for cards, or different hand bomb, ammunition. You see all of this for only 3 cards. a lot of the medical thing for one card. So that's something I need to find because someone have a quest. I need to give a bag like this to complete the quest. Another 2 cards for those different tools. A lot of tools here. That's something that you have to keep in mind. Okay. So this section will be closed for you until you get to level 5. When you get to level 5, this auction page will be open for you. You will be able to browse to see everything that all other players use their name here. All other players of what they are offering to sell or what they want to buy. You can check the box to see which one that you want to see. If you click on one of those, it will filter the way that you want to find, help you find what you want, or you can type word in here to be able to see exactly only type of contract that you're looking for. So if you want to buy some oil, buy or sell, you will see all the different offer of buy or sell in here. That's for browsing. Then my listing, that's what you will put for sell or ask to buy. So create a buy listing or create a sell listing. So buy listing, if I want to buy something, you will type the name, you choose whatever you want, then you will put how much that you want. So here it's in millimeter, and a milliliter, and the price, how much you want to pay. Then you can say how long that you want it to be open here. You have some pay and taxes. That's a total fine, total price if someone decide to tell you that what you're requesting. That's why when you look on your item and you see those different sold or buy price, that's how you can tell what's could be a good price to sell something. Right now I have up to 4 different listings I can have here, and I'm thinking that the more you get in Renown, the more listing that you will be able to put there. But again, I'm not a veteran, so I didn't get that information, but that's something you will be able to see the more that you play the game. The next one is the workshop. The workshop have 2 sections: develop and gather, and repair. You can see here. So everything on this line you can use E and Q to move from right or left. Don't need to click. You can E and Q, and if you use A or D, then you can move the next one when they have an option. So just to be quick, so the workshop is where you can create a lot of items, good items. If you're a solo player, that will be a good way for you to build a great clothing, like armored clothing, good weapons, equipment to bring with you in raid to be able to have a better chance to survive longer. One thing you have to know early in the game is when you will go in raid, try to collect as much tool as you can, because that's what you need. If you see here, to create anything you need some tool. You will use some percentage of the tool to create what you want. So here, example, create a single action revolver that you can decide the type of barrel, sight, trap, muzzle. You choose whatever you want. That recipe ingredient that what you need will change here. Then when you have it, it tells you how long it will take to create it. And then you can click on crafting. Because I don't have anything, or I don't have all the different crafting item and or the recipe, I can do it right now. One thing I suggest to you is when you start, you will start with 1 or 2 axe, pickaxe, So when you are playing, or when you will leave, when you go offline, this is will be working for you. So either if you're playing or if you're offline, if you put any order for gathering any resources or crafting something, it will keep going. When you come back, everything is there. So the suggestion is when you start, what you want is oak log. You can choose oak log because it will use 13% of one axe. You can change how much that you want and you change how much percentage, but usually a full log is how much that you need. So you need 10 of them. So you can click on add to queue. It will add it here. And then you will see like a timing on all of them. The first one will be like an hour, 1 minute. The second one will be 2 hour, 2 minutes. Because the last timer on the last item is the total of time to do everything. You just add up the time for each of those different items. Then when you come back, you can click on the item, you can say select, and it will send it back to the first empty space that you have in your inventory. But I won't collect that yet because I don't want to fill up two space I have. But if you see, those are with the blue and the oak. What is missing to be able to fill up, to upgrade it. So I will be able to collect it after and upgrade my my vaults because I will have everything. Repair. This place here, you will be able to. You can't repair a tool. Fine. Oh. Trying to find a weapon. Guess I won't. Oh yeah. This it's too good. So if you just have to put your item in here, and if you can't, you're allowed to repair it. They will show you what type of machine, like this, but not exactly those one, but you will see machinery, and you will see like the different tools and the pieces or parts of weapon that you find in raid. And the more higher you will move the cage to say I want it as best as I can. So this one is 98%. So if you want something like that, you will use way more parts to get it fixed and repair. The higher the percentage, the better they will be. The lower is the percentage, the more chance that they might misfire, or the spread of your rounds will be also a little bit bigger. So that's the kind of thing you have to keep in mind. When you start a game, the percentage of all your equipment, your clothing, your weapon on your mercenary is very low. As soon as you kill a AI, any kind of patrol, go there to swap your clothing and weapon to try to get something better, because you don't want your gun to misfire when you're in gunfight. And then when you get the proper machinery and tools, then you can fix it here, so your gun will be better for longer. And the last one is specific tab for quest. So if you see in here, you got different person, they will give you different path of quest. So this one is a general one. When you click on it, they will tell you what you have. Some of them will have minimum renown that you need before you can have access to them. And then when they are here, you can make them visible. And I'm sure if it's doing something special somewhere else, like PI or not. The only thing I know that I like to click it on, so I know which one I want to work on. Then you will see here, that's the different item that what is not like with the background in red, that means you have it, so you can kill it. See, that's what they took it from the inventory. But I can't complete it until I got everything. That needs to stay in my inventory, and I need to find those different items to fill that up, and I can the next one. This one is more about firearms, so they will show you what do you need to be able to get to build or repair your different firearm. See? Requirement, you need to bring that. Reward, it will give it back to you so you can use it, and it will show you how to use it. Here, Path of the Hunter, because in this game it's not just killing people, it's surviving, and you need to hunt. The hunting, one thing that you want to know as soon as you start is when you hunt animals, most of them will give you bones, and you need bones to create the glue. The glue is one of the items that you if you can find it in your raid, is very rare. So you need bone and a hammer to be able to craft glue from your workshop. If you write glue, again, it will show you the recipe. So that's what you need to be able to create the glue. You need bone and you need coal. So with your pickaxe, one of the order that you can do is to collect coal as some of them when you start. So you want to collect oak, you want to collect coal, and you want to hunt animal to get your bone. The next one is the Art of Ammunition. So this one, it will ask you a lot of money, show you how to create those different type of ammunition. And the better the ammunition is, the less it will break down your weapon. The worse type of ammunition that you have, quicker your weapon will break down and will get worn out, and the spread from the shooting that you have will be bigger too. The last one is also like showing you the map slowly, but sending you some of the AI, and that you bring some of the different type of insignia that they have on them, medallion, and that's how you will get some renown points to increase your level. And here you see, earn their trust. This one here. So I need to, so that one is the one that until I complete this task, I stay where I am at level 9 was the maximum. And I need to pass that to be able to level up, to continue to go to leveling up. So you see, the point that I do in raid are not lost. They're still accumulating. So when I will pass it, I might go up to 2-3 more level at once, because at least we are not losing the point. I think that's a very good thing, because some places will just stop accumulating points until this option is done. So those are the different points, the different tab that you have. So again, we'll go back to roster. You decide to choose which character that you have. So that's all of them that I have. This is the last one that I hired. So you doesn't got much, but that's the one that I will be using to trade. So you choose the one that you click on it first, and then you click on raid. Send you to the page for the raid. So this page again, what do you have? So if you want to bring some water or food, you can. When I have a free hire like this one, I won't put anything here. I will just collect as much as I can from the raid. If you get killed, you get killed. But if I got someone with more experience, with more skill point, I don't want to lose it. So I will bring some stuff with me. You select the map that you want. Right now, only one is available. It's the Arizona Forest. Tennessee Hills is a work in progress and should be available soon, but we don't have any kind of ID on timeline. And the Mountain Rift is on the roadmap for a later time, but that's at one point you might have up to 3 different maps to play. But right now it's only one. You have only one map. The one map is available on different type of server. So when you go in, you can arrive at different time of the day, and you will have different numbers of people in it. You don't know how many other players are there. All maps will have AI, and you'll have to keep that in mind. Depending on the time of the day, in real life, it will also change how many people are playing. Like right now, we might have way more people playing because it's around like the dinner time in the North America, and that's the server that I'm using. So here you can decide to change the server if you want to. You choose your map and you click on start the raid. So the raid has no time limit. So you will see that this one is you get out when you want to get out or when you're dead. Shooting somewhere there. If you click on tab, it will open your menu for your inventory. You have access to the map, or you can click on M. It will open the map directly and the different quests. I don't look quests here because when you're in this inventory, you will see that the game is not paused. So on the map, you will see the X showing you where you spawn. This X won't move from there, so when you move, you have to learn where you are. When you look there, that mountain pike with the snow on it, if you look, this is pointing north. So no matter where you are, if you stop and you look there, you know this is the north. So this side will be about west. See, west. This is the list showing you where you can extract those one after a certain time. So this one is good for 24 minutes. 13 minutes after that, they will disappear. Some will reappear after that. Some of them doesn't need anything to get out, but some of them have a requirement. Like this one, you need a rope. This one, wagon wheel may be required. Might need to repair the wagon wheel to be able to get out. So let's see, extraction, hold, hut. The boat, it will be somewhere around here. I will show you after the game. We have like I have another place where like a map that I am using to find out where things are. All the hut is around here, so we'll try to go there to get out. So let's go here, then there. This one, using the cabin is here. I'd have some patrol, someone around. And I'm running. And my guy, I have a holster, so if I click on the number 3, if you look at the bottom of my screen, you holster the gun and I can run faster. If you look at the map, if the timer here stopped moving, that means someone is trying to extract. That something is always good to look for you're getting, just to see if someone is already there or not. If you click on F, you can open the inventory. If you hold shift and then left click, then it will collect the stuff. If you hold shift and you click on left click, then it will collect. It will move the stuff from the inventory to your character way quicker. Another place where you can collect thing, bag, gun, 38. Don't need this. Shit. I didn't want to do that. If you click on T, you will whistle. I wanted to do R to reload. You don't want to whistle if you don't want to attract attention onto you. Just run. Someone was firing on the right side of where I was. I'm running a lot in the open area. I should be trying to hide. If you walk into those higher bushes, you will do some sound. You will hear like the grass, like this. So you want to crouch and walk slowly to make less noise. Try to stay around the trees and mountains, which is hidden. If you look in the bottom here, on the left side, the little person, that's telling you that your stamina starts to be low. When it's starting to be yellow and red, then you will stop running. You will breathe very loudly. The second one is for food. You get hungry. And the next one is for water. This is where the extract is. Still there, so it's a good place to go. Nope. My mistake. Yes. I think that's the one. Like I said, I'm still like a new player, so that's one thing that I suggest is trying just to go in, stop somewhere, collect what you can. There you go. Corner. Tell you how long it will be here. If I look at the map, hold the hut, stop moving while I'm here. The people around can come and know that someone is already here, so they can attack you or stay away till you're done. When you're done, the timer will start again. This was like a quick way of showing you how a raid is done without doing any big fight or anything. Like I said, I just wanted to explain the basic. When you get out live, you will gain two type of points. You will gain experience for the specific character that you have, and you will also accumulate a renown point. The more animal that you kill, that the AI or other players, the higher those points are, and the higher they are, the higher you will gain from it. So renown will give you access to more different section, a recipe for crafting, the experience when you get it, like this. You go in progression. You see, now I'm at 55. Still too low to buy any kind of skill point for now, but still it's those points that I have. The one thing I want to explain here instead of in raid because it's busy and I could get killed is when you have like this. This is a medical item that you can use to get the heal. This one you see in the top, in the bottom right corner, the 3 and the plus or the cross, telling you is 3 use that you can have. So you can use the same item 3 times to heal plus 20 health per single body part. Use time, it will take 9 seconds each time you use it to increase 20 point of anything here. So if you see the number is lower than the total, or it's 0 out of, not for this one, for anything it will be like 0 out of 17. If you see the 0, that means you still be able to fix it. Use that to gain the point in it. If you lose, if it's go as 0 for your arms, you might start shaking a little bit when you try to aim, so that's a debuff that you will have. If you have problem with your legs, then you might walk slower, be able to move less weight in your bag with you. If you don't eat and drink, then at one point your stomach starts to get some damage. And then when the stomach is at 0, then the chest. The two places where if you get at 0 out of 54 or 0 out of 180, that's when you're dead. You have to make sure to keep that up. And this one, those two, Because when this one is at 0, this one will start going down. That's how you have an idea how quick you can die or not. If those one are damaged, that's not too bad, but they will give you some debuff. But this one is the one who will kill you. Stomach, the lower it go, it will start to make you lose consciousness, and you might black out, like fall off, and it will take a few seconds before you see it again, so someone can see you and kill you during that time. You will start to make some noise. That's why when you're in game and you know you're there for a long time, you need to drink and eat. So when you're in game, you will see this is carrying capacity. So I was at the 16 pound out of 16 kilogram out of 33 that I could. And the more, if you are higher than this, then it will impact, like you can see, impact on stamina regeneration, stomach fullness. So the more you eat or drink, the stomach get full. You want to keep that as close as 0 as possible. So the best, when you eat something, you can again, you can have like 1, 2, or 3 use for one food or one drink. Don't take it all at once because it will increase that very, very high. Just take one bite or one sip every couple of minutes, so that will let it going down to 0 before you take it back. Because if not, you see, it will impact your carrying capacity and your stamina. Stamina is how long can you run for. Energy, hydration, so that will go down depending on the type of food or drink or medical equipment that you use. It can give you a debuff on how quick this will go down. The stamina that you have, intoxication. If you drink any alcohol, if you eat something bad, it will some medication will give you intoxication. That means your vision will start to be blurred. The higher it is, the harder will be for you to see. The hydration will go down. Hydration regeneration. So will take more time before it regenerate. And the energy recovery. So again, it will take more time just to get up. Pain. The more pain that you have, so the higher this is, the more red your vision will be with some kind of, you will see some kind of pain coming from the side of the screen, like in your eyes. Because of the pain you will have problems to see properly, and you will make some noise also because of the pain. So easy for people to find you if you're in pain. Some medication that you take can reduce the pain, but will increase some medication. Endurance is how much you can run for how long and how quick it will regenerate when you take a break, when you crouch, or when you stop moving. The strength is how much, again, stamina that you have and how much weight that you can carry with you before being tired. Vitality is how much hit point, so all the point that you have in here. If you increase this, it will increase a 5% all those numbers. And then the quickness, you see impact on reloading, aiming. You have reloading, weapon reloading, bolt action reloading, revolver, and shotgun. So it can be one for general and one for all specific gun. When you're in game, you can make sure to have, you need to have your hands here need to be free. So I would have to in game to click on G to drop my weapon on the ground to be able to use the medical. The medical item, you can just left click and hold and move it to the parts that you want to fix, or you can just drop it in the middle of your character. It will be green to make it get the heal himself. It will heal the best one that he needs to, or the lowest one. If you have food or water, you can do the same thing. Just hold it, move it to the character, and then drop it there. Then it will start drinking any item that you're trying to drop there. This one is a general item, so it's not per drink. It's something that you can use to sell or to barter. I will just look at my list quickly because I want to make sure that I didn't forget anything. The big mountain with the top, I told you, it's the north. Look at it. If you are looking at your inventory in game, you click on M, it will show you the map. If the map is the last thing that you look at before you click on M again or tab, then the next time you click on tab to check your inventory, you will see the map. You have to use U or E to move left and right to check the next tab to see your equipment. Then, so for me, my main goal was, and still is I'm using a lot of my brand new character like this, and just go in and out like I just did there. It doesn't take long. It's a quick entry in the raid, a quick out. I came back with some item that I can put into my inventory. So I got some tool that I will be able to use. Some item that I can. Oh, another tool. Paper. Here. Meds. Meds, I can keep it there because I know that this guy might be going back to a raid with it. So for me, it's learning the map. I will show you something that will be very good for you to know. And the learning the map, so it's when you look at the map, look where you are starting when you're in the map. Check where is the extraction. Try to keep in mind where you will be going. But always, once in a while, look at the map again because it might have changed. Someone took the extract, asking for requirement. It's only a one shot. And when they have a timer, then if the timer is run out before you go there, then you have to go somewhere else. So have a plan A and B. And like I explained to you, hunting in the game, you will pick a lot of different animals at different places. Just keep in mind, if you can find a bow and arrow or build and craft them, use that for hunting because it's quiet, and the other player won't know where you are. If you start shooting at animals, even if you're only hunting, you will have some players that they are looking for PvP and they will come to hunt you down. You will be the prey. When you extract, explain to you about the renown and the experience point. So each character will accumulate their own point. I can show you another one that I have. I already have a few more points in here. Still have 82. When you choose one of those, at first it was like 150 or something like that. Then it will be 450 for the next round, and 1,200 or something like that. So the more it go up, the more it will be expensive to upgrade. When they die, you lose all the experience and you restart from scratch with them. One basic thing that I want to tell you, I can go more in depth into it, but I won't today. I might do a specific video about it. And please let me know in the comment below if you are interested to it, and I can do something about like the best and the worst of the food and the drink. But one quick information is this: each food item or each food or medical item will have different type of use. Some of them will be one of one, 2 of 2. Like tobacco is 2 of 2. Tobacco will give you some bonus for stamina and stamina regeneration, so that's very good. But some of them will be very good, as it will give you energy, food, max endurance, increased quickness, and stomach fullness. It will take 13 seconds to eat. But others, after, like this one, rum. It gives you energy, hydration, maximum pain resistance for 11 minutes. But the hydration regeneration will be lower, so it will take more time to regenerate. You will get intoxicated, and you will get also stomach fullness. You have to check because A lot of item will have good and also like buff and debuff. You want to be sure to know what is the bad thing about certain items. Some of them for health, same thing. Like those one are all good, they just give you health. But some of the item, like this one, give you 24 health per single body part. This one is for 20 minutes. It'll give you 1.5% maximum strength, so that reduce of 1.5% every time you use it. They all add up, and the maximum stamina. So how much stamina point that you have for how long you can run will be lower. So it's just saying like if you heal yourself with some like a medical item who's like worse or not as good, then it will make you like almost like if you have a bandage on your arm, you can't like move as much equipment with you or with that arm until it's healed. So that's the kind of information it will tell you. So that's something. Just make sure to read the information. Same thing here because they are all a little bit. The other one was 15. This one is 7% intoxication and zero point 0.3 instead of zero point 0.5. So every type of um, drink or food will and medical item will be a little bit different. I won't go in more depth about each of them. This is just like normal water, but if you have one which says dirty on it, then dirty because it's a river water, then it will give you some debuff. Otherwise, it's good water will give you good point. And crates, container, racks, I already talked to you about it. I have my rack. I have a box that I'm using. Try to create that as quick as you can because you will be able to save a lot of space. So this is what I wanted to show you from the game itself. Now, I want to show you is this. There you go. Okay. So I will add those link into the description of the video. This one is the Twisted Path to Renown map. You see here from github.io. So you can zoom in. That's the same map that you have in your in-game. If you click on all of those, it will just remove all the different options. That's, if you look, that's the map you have in game. It will put an X on the map where you start. The big mountain pike here, the snow mountain pike. So that's how you know that it's the north of the map. So no matter where you are, if you look there, you know that's the north. So start learning the different main point. You will see all the different things you have on the map usually mean something. The different logo, you will try to learn them when you look on those. If you click on the different tag, they will show you sometime picture just to show you where it is. If it's bags, some of them will show you exactly where they are. Then if it's those different kind of form, or if it's a extraction point, it will show you this is where you want to extract. Timer 30-second, cost free. Enemy Indian, you have Indian patrol and boar around it. So I really like this map itself. You have some other map will show you where the different enemy patrol will be walking around. But usually look at the different road, like those line here, it's road. That's where you might see enemy here and there. Tell you also where you can find some of the animal that you want to hunt to get some bone, fat, meat that you can use, great food. So that's something good. And rabbits is a bit anywhere, but I think mostly like fox and rabbit you find a lot around north. They're very small, they are very quick, so you have to see them before they see you. This is another map that you can use, and again, you have the filter that you can decide what you want. One thing that you don't see on the other map is this those little red flower. It's a Ikiana flower, but they will give you some roots that you can use to create some medical thing or to sell that you will need for crafting. The bullet hole, like a target, that's all the different extract. This is a patrol, two bandit patrol. So this one show you about where the different person are. If someone just extracted there, they might have killed them. So if you don't see anyone there, just pay attention because someone might be around. And some patrol will just be walking around. A lot of the walking around are boss, higher and more dangerous enemies. Be aware of it. And again, this is the different place that you can get your information. And the website of Twisted Path To Renown, if you go directly on their website, you will have information devlog, roadmap about what they are working on, what do we have, all the check mark. So the next thing they are working on it is the quest, Tennessee Hill map, and those will be things that they want to work on after Mountain Rift map, base building, hiring people, land prospection, auction and logistic, product chain. So you see, still have a lot to come from this game, and you will have the link how to buy the game in my into the description. So this is showing you pretty much like the big overall information of this game. I hope that was a good information. I try to not give too much because I don't want you to be here for too long. But that's, I think, the basic information that you need to know so you can start the game on a good feet. I will say thank you very much for watching the video. Again, if you are interested to have more information or a specific video on something, please let me know and add it to the comment down below and let me know a video on what would you want to see, and subscribe to my page so I can see subscribe and like the video so I can see that those was helpful, and I will keep working on them. Thank you very much, and I have fun in the game.